Welcome back once again, and today we are going to study chapter 16, punctuation. Punctuation is a word that is derived from the word punctum, which means stop. Punctuation help us convey the correct meaning of a sentence. It is very well seen that marks are used to clarify appropriate meaning and suitable presentation of an idea, like man eating chicken. But look at the meaning when you are putting dash, man eating chicken. Here we can clearly notice the importance of hyphen. The first phrase means a man is eating chicken. Man eating chicken, man is eating chicken. But the second phrase means a chicken is being talked about. Who eats man? Man eating chicken. Understood? So now you can understand the importance of hyphen, importance of punctuation. Now just read the second funny but a terrible punctuation blunder. Let's read. We will learn cut and paste children. It means कि आप बच्चों को काटेंगे पेस्ट करेंगे. ठीक है. We will learn cut and paste children. यहाँ पर children को हम एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. So this is the importance of punctuation. Punctuation is a necessary aspect of language. Punctuation is the uses of symbol for the aptness of spoken as well as written language. Punctuation marks are one of the most important components of any language. They are used to organize and structure our writing. We use different symbols to differentiate the meaning expressed in sentences. She said, "Let's eat, mummy." She said, "Let's eat, mummy." अब यहाँ पे मतलब हुआ कि मम्मी को ही खा लेते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ का मतलब हुआ कि शी सेड लेट्स ईट, चलो खाते हैं. मम्मी को वो बुला रही है, एड्रेस कर रही है. अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ both the sentences have entirely different meanings. The basic and the most important punctuation mark are given below: full stop, question mark, exclamation mark, comma, semicolon, colon, apostrophe, quotation mark. Okay? Dash, hyphen, parenthesis, brackets, ellipsis. When you are putting three dots, that is called ellipsis. Now full stop is known as the biggest punctuation mark, and it is used to end a sentence. For example, I have been reading this book since last 2 weeks. Now the sentence is over. This sentence is over and we are putting full stop at the end. And we are using punctuation marks as an abbreviation with the names, titles, medals, country, etc. For example, USA, United States of America, etc., etc., VC, Vice Chancellor. Full stop is also known as decimal point, even we call it period as well. That is used to separate the whole number from the full stop. It is read as a point if it is not used for money. For example, 20.04 or 10.50. So here we call it point. Full stop is not used after dates and symbols of measurements like 12 Feb 2016. So we do not use full stop after dates and symbols. Okay. There is a difference between contractions and abbreviations, but are very rare people know the difference using full stop in the context. For example, don't use full stop with contractions. So here ST means saint, MT means mountain, LTD means limited. So here it's not abbreviation, it is contraction, and with contraction we do not use full stop. Let's read about question mark. Question mark is another signifies punctuation, and that is used for asking question. It is used after direct question. Do you know the answer of this question? And this is the question mark. Now let's read exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is used to express sudden and strong emotion of joy, sorrow, desire, astonishment, anger, surprise. It is used after interjections. Interjectory word. For example, wow, what a beautiful view. So this line and then full stop is an exclamation mark. Okay. God heavens, are you sure? He said. So a sentence that begins with word like how, what, wow, alas, these are exclamatory word, and after exclamatory word we put exclamation mark. Do not use exclamation in formal writing like business letters, essays, application, etc. Okay. Now let's talk about comma. Comma is generally used for the shortest pause in the sentence. So you know that full stop was the longest pause, but the shortest pause is comma. Comma is generally used to separate series of words like adverbs, adjectives, noun, etc. For example, he writes neatly, quickly, correctly. So this is the shortest pause. Next, one must be sincere and honest, dedicated and committed. Okay? So, comma is used to separate the words yes and no. For example, no, I did not finish the homework. Yes, I will certainly help you. So, comma is used to separate question tags as well. For example, they won't mind taking up the task. Will they? I cannot attend the ceremony. I can attend the ceremony, can't I? Now, comma is used in a parenthetical element, any part of a sentence that can be removed without changing the meanings of the sentence. For example, my Hindi is not that sharp, so I took coaching for it. Okay. Now, comma is used for the adverbs that modify a complete sentence. For example, Raman, one of the awardees, returned to the trophy. Okay. Now, fortunately, she has got the admission. So, comma is used in number. Surprise. Okay. Then let's talk about semicolon. So, when do we use semicolon? Semicolon is used for bigger pause than comma. Semicolon is used to separate parts of a sentence which have already been separated by a comma. Last night there were lots of guests at home. I went to the market to buy vegetables. So last night there were a lot of guests at home. So it is a bigger pause than comma. Comma से बड़ा pause होता है ये, ठीक है? And it is used to separate two thematically connected sentences. Okay, now let's talk about colon. Colon is a greater pause than semicolon and comma, but shorter than full stop. Some of the common use are as follows. Colon is used before enumeration of a list, like I'm a very fond of pizza, macaroni, garlic bread, and spring rolls. So you're giving the list. So we are putting here we are putting here colon. Now let's talk about apostrophe. Apostrophe is basically used in contractions or to show possessions. Okay, show ownership. It is used in a contracted forms or to mark the omission of one or two letter. Okay, for example, she can't speak English properly. So here, this is what apostrophe. It is showing possessions. Okay, it is used in contracted form to mark the omission or one or two letters. So here it is used as a contraction. Okay, now the next is eagle's feather. He is my brother's friend. Here it is showing possession or ownership. All right, now let's talk about question mark. So question mark is used to enclose the direct quotation exact word of the speaker. For example, APJ, this is the statement of APJ Abdul Kalam. So you are putting the same statement as delivered by APJ Abdul Kalam. So we are putting inverted comma. For example, if you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. Quotation marks are used in a specific bibliographic references. For example, The Book of Dreams by Ronnie J. Ferrore, February 2012. It is around titles, you could say C. Okay. Now let's understand about more about punctuation. Punctuation is a deeply conservative club. It hardly ever admits a new member. It is important to remember that use of quotation marks differentiate in American and British English. For example, let's go for a walk. She said this is an American, and in British we will say I don't mind going, but wait for 10 minutes, he said. Okay. So dash is used to separate a strong interruption in a change of thought from the rest of the sentence. For example, friends, relatives and companion all deserted. So this is used to separate. It is used in place of colon also to introduce a list. For example, Fanny, would this be enough? So now you are telling all the list of the things. Hyphen is used to join. See, dash is used to separate, but hyphen is used to join. Join words and separate syllable of single word. For example, father-in-law, well written. So here hyphen is used before the noun that follows them. She's a green-eyed girl. So here it is used as an used to join words. Okay, the speciality of hyphen, it joins and separate words both. Understood? It is used in the last word of a line. There is no space left. It means the word has been continued in the next line. Okay, it is used to speak out a fraction like 24, 56. So we use it there. Now brackets. Brackets are used to separate a phrase or clause from the main part of the sentence. For example, Meena is going for second audition. She has cleared the first round. It is used to explain something in a sentence. It is used for indicating plural or singular. It is used to define an abbreviation. He has been appointed in the IOCL Indian Oil Cooperation Limited as a security head. Now, use of capital letters. The first word of a sentence begins with a capital letter. It is used to write the names of months of the year. Okay, and name of the months, name of the days is always written capital. Always make sure. English is a universal language, so write the name of language, festival and holidays in capital. Okay, when you are writing numeral, write in proper nouns. The name of the cities will also written capital. Okay, write the name of the historical monuments capital. UNESCO World Heritage Site, Machu Picchu, Peru, Omari, Japan, Lijian, China, Mont Saint Michael, France are facing acute challenges. Now let's solve this. Try out one. Dash is used after some abbreviation. So that is full stop. Full stop is used after some abbreviations. Are round brackets. So if you're talking about round brackets, this is parenthesis. Spelling is PARENTHESES. Next question. Dash is used before a list, that is colon. Colon is used before a list. Dash is used for a pause. A comma is used for a pause. Okay. Now dash is used to put at the end of a question, that is question mark. Question mark. Next question is dash is used for a quotation, that is quotation mark. So here we'll write quotation, QUOTATION, quotation mark. Now the next, dash is used to separate date and year, that is a comma. Understood? Now an exclamation is used after an interjection. Next, try out to punctuate the following sentences. So let's do this. Starting letter is always written capital. Where are you going next week? It is a question sentence. So we will put here question mark. The Taj Mahal, name of monuments, name of building is always written capital. The Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan. It's a proper noun. Then we will put here full stop. Next, Venus brother is a cardiologist in PGI. So here it is shows ownership, possession. So Venus में हम apostrophe लगाएंगे, Venus में apostrophe लगाएंगे. Venus brother is a cardiologist in PGI, and we will put here full stop. Then starting letter is always written capital if it is proper noun or not. If you work hard, comma, you will succeed. Understood? Because you are adding two sentences, so we are putting here comma. How you are, Morphe. So here how starting letter is written capital. How are you, Morphe? So question mark. Next, I go for yoga on Monday. The name of days is always written capital, comma. It's a sequence of days, Wednesday and Thursday. Next, Vaijayanti Mala, V is capital, M is capital, was a legendary actress in Bollywood, then full stop. Starting letter is capital. We had a great time in Shimla. Shimla is a proper noun, then full stop. Then write another sentence, and then again after full stop, letter is written capital. We enjoyed a lot, then full stop. Next, could you understand? C is written capital. Could you understand why I'm upset? Then full stop. Yes, after comma, Preeti, P capital, said, comma, I will be home till 5 o'clock, then full stop. Next, differentiate between punctuation in British and American English. There is a lot of difference between American and British punctuation terminology. Read the given table carefully and understand. Here the full stop, it's in British English we call it full stop. In American English, I already told you, this is called period. This is called a symbol, or we called it exclamation mark, and in American English we called it exclamation point. In British English, we call it brackets, but in American, we call it parenthesis. This symbol is called square brackets, and in American English, we call it brackets. Single double quotation mark is called, double quotation mark. Here, joy means happiness. Here, joy means happiness. Okay, so they always use double inverted comma. And in British English, we mostly follow single inverted. The punctuation for abbreviation like Dr. MR, we are not putting any point, we are not putting any full stop or period, but in American English they put. Okay. Now try out 3. P starting letter is always written capital. Well, it's a proper noun. British Nandi, we will write capital. Is a proud Bengali. Okay. So it shows its nationality. Then we will put here full stop. After full stop, he will written capital. He is proud to be a filmmaker who encourages new talent. Then again full stop. After full stop, write T capital. The Times of India, it's a name of newspaper that will be written capital. The Teams of India once asked him, then comma, write the quotation in double inverted comma and write T capital. Tell us something about yourself. Then close the inverted comma, and after inverted comma and full stop, write H capital. He replied, comma, then I capital, and write it in inverted comma. I lived in Kolkata till I is always written capital till I was 27, and then I came to Mumbai, comma, Mumbai. Then full stop. Start another sentence. I wrote my first book of poems when I is always capital when I was in college. Now try out 4. Punctuate the following sentences and capitalize the letters wherever required. Yes, starting letter is always written capital, then put comma and then I capital. Yes, I know her. And after that full stop. Second, starting letter is written capital. The teacher said to me, comma, and then write W capital of what? What is your father? Then put question mark and double inverted comma. Understood? Next is the third one. If starting letter is capital, if you come here, comma, I shall teach you, then full stop. Next, what a beautiful, W is capital. What a beautiful flower this is. It's an exclamation mark. Then it is 10 o'clock, I is capital, 10 and OK बीच में आपका apostrophe and then o'clock. Next, who will be starting letter capital, who will be the next Prime Minister, P capital, M capital, Prime Minister of India, then comma, then asked the teacher, and then full stop. Put the given statement in double inverted comma. I will finish, I capital will finish the work on third Sunday on January ka J capital. Then do you read, starting letter is written capital. Do you read, comma, as you like it, it's a name of book. Okay, then question mark. Sir, S is written capital. Sir, it is a, sir, comma, it is a mistake. Just put it in inverted comma. It's a mistake, comma. It's a mistake, comma, said the student. Then full stop. Seema said S capital. Seema said, comma, how ka H capital, double inverted comma. How beautiful a girl she is. Understood? Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching for such videos.